This week it's something else from the General, from GMC in fact, and it's the Yukon Denali. Everything about this car is huge. It's remanufactured here at Walkinshaw, but other than changing it from left-hand drive to right-hand drive, it is as you see it. This is the American car. Those wheels are 24-inch rims. And right at the bottom, as you approach, there's a neat pop-out step. Every door has smart locking, but most of all I want to point out this absolutely gorgeous silvery colour. Rear space is generous. There's rear infotainment screens, more air conditioning and USBs, a full overhead sunroof, and a third row that will supposedly take 3 more people. But as you can see, legroom is going to be limited. And you get in by tumbling the seat forward. The back does have smart open and unlock. Inside the back with the third row up, there's still an amount of space, so you could still fit quite a few suitcases in there, but not enough luggage for 8. And you can see that I can lower the second row and the third row. But it's only the catch, so you've got to push them up again by hand. I love that everything in this car is enormous. One thing I love is the welcome screen, and you can see all of that screen is LCD right down to the bottom, including the knob. And you get this cute little pattern that's a topographical map that will probably mean something to Americans but doesn't mean much to me. I suspect it's something to do with the Yukon. This is a similar setup to the Cadillac that we had last week. The gear lever goes forward and then up or down, depending on whether you want to go forward or backwards. The other lever does a lot of hard work, including lights and wipers. Steering wheel buttons, fairly self-explanatory. The 4-wheel drive and light controls down below. And on the door, the window and door controls, including the memory set positions. The overhead console has lots of stuff, including the tailgate height. And as I explained, this screen goes from the very, very bottom all the way up to the top. It's something like 17 inches. The controls are very similar to the Cadillac last week, and you can have it in full screen, or you can break it up and have it as part screen. There's a large wireless phone charger, some cup holders, and there's plenty of those in the back. And then in this enormous center console bin, that is the box for the wireless headphones for the back. But of course you could take your own AirPods if you wanted to. They're just Bluetooth and they connect through the screen. Alrighty, listen to this. We've got nigh on 300 kilowatts of power, massive amounts of torque, a 10-speed automatic transmission. There are drive modes, as I said, and it does squat to let you out, because believe me, this thing is otherwise a long way off the ground. I'm going around these fairly tight bends. The suspension is absolutely sublime. So all of that hard work they've put into making it capable off-road pays off on-road as well. Now the elephant in the room is the 6.2 litre V8 engine that's in this Yukon. It is also in some of the other General Motors products, and it's been the subject of much trouble. There were some manufacturing faults up to the 2024 manufacture date. This has got the towing pack, it's got a box full of stuff in the boot. Yes, this drives like a bus. I'm following a 1980s Rolls Royce. Probably rides similarly. Now, I used to think that Rolls Royces looked enormous, but that Silver Spirit in front of me looks absolutely tiny compared to this. Then we get down to fuel consumption. I'm just going to split the screen again. The long term for 2,700 kilometers is 14.6 litres per 100 kilometres. I reset it for my trip down to Picton And so we've done now 200 kilometers at 11.7, with a little bit of that being in town. In true American style, you have to put almost no effort into anything. Even climbing up into it with those electric stairs. And this one, instead of having alerts that annoy the bejesus out of you every time you go near something or cross something or go over speed or whatever, this buzzes. So if it's a right-hand warning, it'll buzz on the right. If it's a left-hand warning, it'll buzz on the left. And if it's a general warning, your whole bum gets a little mini massage. Like the lyric, there's nothing obtrusive about this. So far, the only warnings I've had were crash detection warnings when it thought I was too close to the car in front. It does have lane and speed control. It's got heated and cooled seats. It's got everything you could possibly want for long distance travel. It does also have automated parking, though I haven't used it. A little bit about GMSV, they started doing the Holden special vehicles, thus the HSV that it used to be. Then it became GMSV, and when the General decided that he'd kill the Australian manufacturing, things started to change. Then once Holden was dead as a brand, well, that was that. General Motors was not manufacturing right-hand drive cars anymore. And now it is. There's a couple of different right-hand drive vehicles. But these big girls, they're going in for remanufacturing at Walkinshaw. While we're in the tunnel, you can see how well the electronic mirror operates. Now that is a little bit dirty. The lens is a bit dirty because I've had a lot of rain and muck and stuff on the car this week. So let's round up. The Yukon Denali is an absolute joy to drive. The suspension is nothing short of limo-like. It is incredibly capable. It's incredibly well equipped. I haven't even mentioned the head-up display yet, although that's not quite so unusual. Now you can see I'm beside a Lexus, whatever that is, and I'm looking way down on it. I don't know what that says about the size of car that the Yukon is, but I think we can safely say huge. The menu system, that's it. Oh, I just got a little buzz. There must be something. Oh, it picked up the girl on the footpath. How clever. And it's because I'm indicating. I got a little buzz under my right leg. And I suppose importantly, that's one thing this car has not done, and that's killed my buzz. I really enjoyed it, and I didn't expect to. Again, as capable as it is off-road, you're not going to be going very far on 24-inch rims. The first rock you came across, you'd come to grief. But I love the seating position, I love the electric step. There's a little sunglasses case or whatever it is you want to put up there. Plenty of storage. Yes, it's expensive. But this probably won't get used for off-roading. This will probably get used as a transport for VIPs. Someone who wants something a little bit unusual. Something who wants something, dare I say it, glamorous. There's a little bit of fake wood trim, or at least I think it's fake. It's so hard to tell. I like the chunky layout. When you pick up the car, it's well worth having a look through the menu system just to make sure what options are available to you. For example, the walk-away locking. That's called passive locking, but there are two passive locking menus. One is for the buttons and the key, and the other one is for walk away. I don't know why they wouldn't just put it all under one menu, but anyway, there you have it. That's all this week from the GMC Yukon Denali. I love this. And if I had a need of towing or something that needed to carry this many people, I'd absolutely buy it. As always, hit like, leave a comment, and just over there to subscribe.